doing today is Moose with M-Tech Performance. Today we got G80 Mike, and he brought in his brand new 2023 G80 M3 X Drive. It's a beautiful spec. It's got orange interior. It's a chalk gray color. Awesome car. We got a whole list of mods that we're going to be doing on this car, and we're going to make sure that we do full detail on this car. We're going to have before, after dyno videos and dyno charts, and we're also going to be doing pretty much an M2 package with a mix of some parts from other companies as well. So please stay tuned and make sure you guys watch this video. Another thing that I want to show everybody is I want to show you guys some of the parts that G80 Mike brought in. He didn't waste any time. He started ordering parts probably before he even got the car. So he came with the car full of boxes. We only opened up the carbon fiber pieces and the front intakes because that's the first thing we're going to knock off on this car today. So if you look below here, we have the carbon fiber front grille. We also have the carbon fiber air ducts. He also has a new carbon fiber spoiler. And then this is the lip, the three pieces. So this is going to be for the front driver's side chin. This is going to be for the front passenger chin. This is going to go in the center of the front bumper. We have carbon fiber mirror caps. He also has the paint matched silicone RK Tunes front mount intakes. So he specifically bought these so he could match the color of his car. It's not too far off. So now that I showed you guys the intakes, we're also going to be doing wheel spacers on the car. He purchased the wheel spacers through us from Berger Motorsports. We also have, for here in the boxes, we have our downpipes. Make sure you guys stay tuned because not only are we going to be putting all these cool parts on this car, but this car is already femto unlocked, which can be done through us if you guys do not want to ship your ECU out yourself. So after we put all these parts on, we will be putting the car back on the dyno. We've already done the stock pulls, and we're going to see what kind of power we could pull out of this car with stock fuel system and an E50 mix. So make sure you guys stay tuned so we can show you guys what we could do.
Just a quick recap of what has been done to this car. We have the carbon fiber center grills, the carbon fiber vents, and the carbon fiber lip has been installed. Also on the side, the carbon fiber side skirt. This car has also gotten the front mount intakes, which you can see here. Get a better airflow.
He's not doing shit right now. He's just sitting down chilling. And not today. So unfortunately, Sean wasn't able to get this bolt out, so I have to come out of retirement in 3 years. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this loose for him. You got that, Sean? Don't hit me in the head.
We can come down right.
So normally we would probably take a sawzall, which we know Sean, with the big muscles that he has, is very experienced in keep that saw perfectly straight and give us a perfectly good cut. For other people, a sawzall may be a little hard to operate, so we may go a route with what's called a pipe cutting wrench.
Did it cut all the way?
I already have the single mid pipe already installed, but I do want to clarify something on just like the order of how to put it and what goes where. First, obviously we're going to start with the beginning section. It's this Y, but it's offset. One will move to this down pipe, the other one will go up to that one. You come through, it will joint here to the next single mid section with another Y, what we have up here on the top. And where people might get a little bit tricked or kind of confused about, these pipes, they look almost the same. But on the passenger side, you'll have this pipe where it's about I say about 1 inch to 2 inch longer versus the driver's side. You can't confuse it, it looks the same, but don't mix it up, because if you do, the exhaust won't line up. Make sure you guys, disconnect all your fancy wires and all that good stuff. Yeah. You don't want to rip that. It'll be a bad day. Good day turned into a bad day really fast. Whoa there, son, bro. G80. That just has one of these. Who's sneaking up on me?
Yeah, my ear itchy. Just tell me what you want to write down. Our shop information. Okay.
I just walked in and I saw this thing on the dyno, and this thing made me stop and just stare at it. Like, it's beautiful. I mean, look at this. If you see this car on the streets, I guarantee you, you will stop and stare at it. Oh, also, have you guys seen the rear carbon? Come check this out. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see how it does.
So I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. So we got Mike's car finished as far as the parts being installed. Now we got the car on the dyno. So I just wanted to show you guys now the gains that the car has from stock to the 93 octane tune with our M2 package. So if you look here, let's see what the gains are at 5,000 RPM. So at 5,000 RPM, the yellow graph would be the highest horsepower. It's actually going to be this orange one. That's going to be horsepower right here, 577 wheel horsepower at 5,000 RPM with the custom 93 tune. When the car was stock, its highest graph is going to be this darker brown here. So this will be the darker brown horsepower. The darker brown color right here is going to be 461. So at 5,000 RPM, the car made 461 horsepower in its stock form. Now it's making 605 horsepower. So I mean, it's almost 150 wheel horsepower increase at 5,000 RPM. And let's go over to the peak and check what we did there. So 6,200 RPM with the custom 93 tune, the car made 636 wheel horsepower. In its stock form, which is going to be that darker brown shade, which is going to be this darker brown arrow right here. So the car made 498 wheel horsepower when it was stock at 6,200 RPM versus now is making 636 wheel horsepower. So I mean, it's about 140 wheel horsepower increase at that 6,200 RPM range. So make sure you guys stay tuned, watch the video as we get this ethanol put into the car now. We're gonna see what this car can make on E50. So we finally finished up the tuning on G80 Mike's car, and we got some pretty good results. So we showed you guys what the 93 was, we showed you guys what stock was. Now I want to show you guys what the car did on E50 with our custom file. So if you take a look now, the car ended up making 726 wheel horsepower and 736 wheel torque. That's with our E50 file. The car does have a little bit more room to make maybe 30, 40 more horsepower. But on a stock fuel system, we do believe that that's kind of the peak of that system, and we don't want to stress out this car or be on the limit of anything. So we do feel that this 726 is very conservative. For this car, it does have a little more room, but we're going to leave this car here. It's a brand new 2023 G80 xDrive. I'm sure the client's going to be super happy with 223 plus horsepower. Our M2 package, we do the Femto ECU unlock. The turnaround time on this particular ECU, we actually got this ECU back in like 11 days. So client brought his car here about 2 weeks ago. We started working on it on Tuesday, and we're pretty much complete with the car now on Friday. So it's very fast turnaround time. So if you guys are interested in making this kind of power on your own G80, make sure you check out our website and look at our M2 Plus package. Our M2 Plus package is going to consist of a femto ECU unlock, front mount intakes, downpipes, and a single mid pipe, as well as an ethanol content analyzer. That way you can monitor exactly what your ethanol content is. All right, so we finished up G80 Mike's M3, and I wanted to give you guys a little tour of the car. So we're going to do a little bit of driving, let you guys hear how this exhaust sounds, and let you guys kind of get an in-person feel of what this car is like. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. And I'm actually, before I even drive off, let's see what all his settings are set to right now. So this car is a 23, it's an i8. This is one of the first i8s I messed with. So the first thing I want to do is I want to confirm that his M1 and his M2 personalized sport settings are set up to the way I want them. So just so you guys know, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an explanation of what it does. So M1, you're going to pretty much put your own settings within the cluster, and you'll be able to select what you want the engine to be in. You'll be able to select what you want the suspension to be in, the steering wheel, as well as the brakes. And the three main things you have to choose from is going to be Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. As well as it gets a little more intricate to where you can actually go in and you can actually change like the DSC, the drivability stability control, and turn that off or put that in a sport mode as well. And in the X-Drive cars, you also get to select whether you want 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive mode. My personal favorite setting, I always keep the M1 set up with DSC completely off, everything in Sport Plus, and in 2-wheel drive mode. So pretty much when we're at the track, I put the car in M1, I do a burnout in the burnout box, I then put the car in M2, which will share the same settings besides it's in 4-wheel drive mode. So then when I activate that, we're ready to pretty much launch and take off at the track. So those are my personal favorite settings. Feels great out the hole. Sounds amazing. If I didn't say it 13 times already, you might have to cut that out for me.